Hello there, this is Anthony Johnson, and the premise of this video is to show you how to use a CTE to insert records. And we're going to do it two ways. The first way is we're going to use a union all with select, and we're going to insert records that way. That's going to be in the people country table, and then in the USA sales table, we're going to actually take existing data from a database that it said the table is called USA sales. So we're going to retrieve all the sales from USA and then insert them into the USA sales table. So let's begin. So let's go ahead and actually execute this people country table. Alrighty, so we have that in there now. So now we're going to start our CTE, semicolon with, and then we'll just call it CTE people country. Now this way with the union all and select statements, this is pretty good for inserting records when it's only a few records. I've done up to about 200, but it was definitely time consuming, but I just enjoy this style so much more opposed to, just regular inserts. But I mean, it was a different use case as well. So it was time consuming, but it was definitely the best option I had that was available to me. So here we go. So we're gonna just do select. So you see we have an identity column there. We can omit that. So we're gonna do select. So our first column is gonna be name. We'll do Anthony, which is a varchar. And then we're gonna do country, which is also a varchar. We'll say USA. Union on. Select. We'll say Bill. We'll say Costa Rica. Union all again. Select Jillian. We'll say Germany. Okay, so this is a good example right here as far as you can do it as many records as you like, but for example's sakes and time constraints, we will do it like this. So now it's insert. We're going to insert it into our temp table. Alrighty. I'm just going to go ahead and list out the columns that we're inserting into. We don't have to mention the ID column, so we're just going to say name and country. Name, country. And then now we're going to do select all. Oh, I typed in all. That's hilarious. Select all from CTE. Okay, one thing I did forget. It's just, I know it's something that I do. We're just gonna give this the column name as name, and we'll just give this one a name of as country. You don't have to, but it's just good for mapping. And typically the top column is the main column, so all of these other select statements will follow suit. So now let's execute and see what we got. All right, you see we have 3 records. And okay, as you can see, we have our 3 records. We got name, we have our country, and of course the identity column, it does it by itself. So that's good. So we're just actually going to highlight this out. And now we're going to work on our second example. So let's execute this USA table, USA sales. Okay, as you can see, there's nothing there. So now, excuse me, we're gonna do with, we'll just say CTE USA as, that's how you start a CTE off. We're gonna do select from, I forgot the actual table name. It's in our world table or world sales database. Go under tables. And we're actually gonna use this table right here. So we're just gonna actually drag it over there. Give it an alias of S. So we'll say S dot all where S dot country equals USA. Now, just to test it out, let's just highlight the within the CTE and check it. Okay, 628 records, and they're all USA. Excellent. Okay, so that's how you test your CTE out. Now, let's go ahead and flip that into our USA sales table. I guess we could just type in, we can type on all the columns. Let's just do best practices for now. Date, product number, and then product name, price, quantity, customer number, and then country. All right, now that we have our specified columns out there, now we're gonna do select all from, since it's based off the same framework, we're gonna just do a select star for now. Or you can list all the columns out. Select all from CTE USA. Now let's go ahead and execute that. Okay, so it's an identity column there. Okay, so cell ID actually is an identity column. So now we're gonna actually have to specify that. That's good that it actually happened. So now what we're gonna do is actually get this alias of C. We'll do C dot transaction number, C dot date, C dot product number, C dot product name, C dot price, C dot quantity, C dot customer number, and then C dot country. Alrighty, so now that we have all those columns in there and it's actually omitted, and now let's actually, before we even execute this, let's go ahead and actually look at our USA sales table. So we're going to use the execute sp underscore help, and then we're going to put our USA underscore sales. Let's go ahead and execute this. Okay, so as you can see, we do have an identity column, which is cell ID. So that's just another way just to check things out. So let's go ahead and highlight this out. And now let's run this. Alrighty, 628 records. Let's go ahead and Control Shift R to refresh. And now let's do select all from USA underscore sales, semicolon, execute. And there you go. That is two ways that you can insert records into tables using a CTE. You can also build your query within your CTE and then select all from query. You can do select all into, you do your table name, your on the fly table name from your CTE name. I hope this is helpful. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.